Hello everyone and welcome to my Best of Beauty 2015 video. So, in this video, I will be rounding up all of my favorite products from the year of 2015 and there's so much. Okay, here we go. So first thing I want to talk about are the Makeup Forever single eyeshadows. It's not these two, it's these three right here. And I have three colors in particular that I really freaking love. So the first one is this one right here. I think it's called Cinnamon. It's S602. It's such a beautiful, it's just a pretty brown, you know what I mean? Like, everyone just needs a good brown. And look at that pigmentation. Like, what? That's amazing. So yeah, that's the pigmentation. So yeah, I've been using this color like non-stop ever since I got it, just as a transition color in my crease, under my lash line. Like, it's an amazing color. The next one is I-824 Ochre Pink. Oh my gosh, this one's my favorite one, I think. So pretty. And it swatches absolutely beautifully. Like, what? And so it's iridescent. It's like a beautiful rosy iridescent pink color. I've been using this a lot. I'll spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus or some eye drops and I'll wet it and I'll put it all over my lid and then use this pink. Who's texting me? Earlier today, I thought I was downstairs. I'm home alone. I was downstairs and I thought I heard something upstairs. Like, I heard something fall upstairs and I was like, no. So I texted my friend and I was like, I'm venturing upstairs. If I don't respond in 5 minutes, I'm probably dead. And then I forgot to text her back. So she just texted me like, are you dead yet? And I'm like, no, I'm good. She just said good and dead. And I'm like, no, just good. So yeah, this is Ochre Pink right here. It's absolutely beautiful. I've said this so many times, but pink is my favorite color to work with. Like, obviously pink is like my thing. Pink is my favorite color. I think it's so complimentary to brown skin, golden undertones, brown eyes, just like, yes, give it to me. So yeah, that's Ochre Pink. And then this one right here is a matte. I believe it's called Rosewood. I'm not sure though. Where should I swatch it? I guess I'll swatch it over here. And it's just, oh, that was not a good swatch. My B. It's just such a pretty, kind of like medium-ish pink color. It blends out beautifully. I am wearing it today in my crease. Yeah, these Makeup Forever Artist Shadows are like literally my favorite of all time. Hands down, nothing can beat the formulation on these in my opinion for like what they do. The thing is that these eyeshadows have like a really cool kind of like gel consistency. They do not kick up powder. Like the Anastasia eyeshadows, in my opinion, they kick up a lot of powder. Like when I put my brush in it and I spin it around, these have a really cool gel-like consistency, so they don't kick up any powder whatsoever. I feel like I'm never wasting product because it stays on my brush. Makeup Forever Single Artist Shadows, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so the next eyeshadows I have to talk about are also in the Z palette. These are the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. I have 4 of these, I believe. I have these 2 colors and then 2 other colors that are like kind of brighter. These are my 2 favorites, so just wait until you see it swatched. So these are the 2 swatches right here. I don't even know what these are called. I think this one is called In the Spotlight, the bright one right here, right here is In the Spotlight, and then this one right here is, I think it's called Grandstand. Yes, this is Grandstand right here, and they swatch, oh my god, I'm gonna put this down for a sec. These swatch so beautifully, like one swipe, like, hello. I feel like I will never ever hit pan on these because I just have to use a tiny amount and it covers my entire lid and I never have any problems with creasing, fallout, nothing. These are absolutely amazing. All right, the next thing, you know it's coming. The Tartelette palette. This came out, I think it came out in 2015. I bought it in 2015 at least, and this has been everything. Oh my gosh. So yes, I dropped mine and this black color right here totally got busted up. Whatever, it's fine, it's still functional. These shadows are so freaking beautiful. They are so pigmented, they blend out beautifully. The fact that it's all matte, I absolutely love. This palette is like a staple in my makeup collection. I use it all the time. This is also a great travel palette for me because it has so many different colors. The options are infinite and they are amazing, and this palette is amazing and I love the packaging. It's so cute. It feels really sturdy. It's so sleek and pretty and gold and purple, and I absolutely love this palette. All right, next one is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Naked 3 palette. I have to talk about this palette because it speaks to me. Like, I said it before and I'll say it again, pink is my favorite color to work with, and we have all these beautiful pinky like rose gold shades. These, oh my god. There was a solid 3 months where I nonstop used this palette because I was just like, what more is there to life than all these colors? Why is my sister calling me? Hello? What's up? I'm gonna kill you. Oh, okay, bye. Next eyeshadow. It's not really a particular shadow or palette. I just wanted to talk about Morphe eyeshadows in general. They apply so beautifully. They're so pigmented. They're so creamy. They're so easy to blend. And they are $2 a piece. Like each palette I think is about $20. And you get a lot of shadows and they're beautiful. Illustrious 350 that was all over Instagram for such a long time. Yes, I actually got my hands on one. And yes, it is just as good as everyone says. I will swatch some for you so that you can see like how beautiful the pigmentation is. Like, they're so buttery. So nice. So, okay, here they are on my hand right here. And then when you swatch it, whoa, these are falling. When you swatch it, it's just like pigment for days. Look at this color. I absolutely love this color. I'm gonna do a tutorial with this color, okay? So pigmented, so pretty. I absolutely love Morphe eyeshadows. I think the price is so, like, it's a very fair price for how much product you're getting and the pigmentation and the quality. Like, I don't have enough good things to say about Morphe, and also their brushes are great. I will be talking about them later in this video near the end probably. But yeah, Morphe eyeshadows, absolutely amazing. And if you don't want to pay $20 for each palette, sometimes they are available on Hotlook. I'll put my referral link down below so you can use my referral link if you want. But a lot of times Hotlook will have Morphe available on their website to buy at a discounted price, like even more discounted than $20. Like, okay, I'll take it. But yeah, I know they have a lot of palettes and they also have brush sets. Okay, next product is kind of boring, but I had to talk about it because it changed my life. This is the Too Faced Glitter Glue, and like, there's nothing else to say besides the fact that it dries really quickly. It really adheres to the eyeshadow so that I have absolutely no fallout. Like, if there's an eyeshadow that I really am not feeling the pigmentation on, I'm not feeling the opacity of the eyeshadow, I pop this all over my lid with my finger, and then I'll take my finger and I'll pack the eyeshadow on top. And it really, really does its job of being a glue. Like, you can pack on tons of eyeshadow and really build up the pigmentation, and this will really do the job of getting everything to adhere to your eyelid. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about lashes. So obviously the best thing to happen in 2015 was the launch of Hydrangea Beauty. The owner, Ilana, is such a beautiful girl. You can follow her on Instagram. I'll leave her information down below. She is such a doll. Her lashes, oh my gosh. So I have 4 of my favorites here. It was so hard to narrow them down. My first love was the Angel lash right here. These are their least dramatic style. You can see that they're very lightweight. They're very fluffy. The next style that I absolutely love are these Forget-Me-Not lashes. Not a moment of peace. Okay, I'm back. This video is taking forever to film because I keep popping up and down. So anyway, these would be Forget-Me-Not lashes. We had a very intense love affair during the end of the summertime. So those are Forget-Me-Not. And then I have Fawn, which I have worn quite a few times to weddings because I love the way they look. Fawn is a great style to wear if you're doing a, well, that sounded horrible. Oh my god, that gave me chills. Ugh, yuck. Anyway, Fawn is a beautiful style to wear if you want to do like a wing liner because it goes from short to long right here. I think that looks really nice. And these are so lightweight. That's the thing I love about HB lashes is that they are so lightweight. Like, you can never feel them on your eyes. And the last style that I've used quite a few times on camera are Luna. These are a very unique style. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They give your eyes such a huge, ginormous like doll effect because they really open up your eyes and make them look ginormous, and I absolutely love that. Then, very recently, as of last month in December, they released synthetic styles and they're so nice. So I am wearing the style Veronica on my eyes right now. You can see that they're so freaking pretty. I absolutely love them. The band is clear and it's very flexible. These are so easy to put on. Like, I thought the mink lashes were so easy to put on, but the synthetic lashes are even easier to put on because they're so flexible. I absolutely love that. I figured now would be a good time to talk about their holiday glam bag, which is still available. And so in this glam bag, you get 5 synthetic lash styles in the style Veronica, which I'm wearing right now, in the style Lola, which I freaking love. These are so beautiful. In the style Lola, you get rated R, which is so dramatic and so fun. I cannot wait to do a tutorial with these. The Cluster Lash, which I have been wearing non-stop recently. Whoops, that one just fell. I've been wearing these non-stop, actually. I absolutely love the way they look. I'll really build my lashes up with mascara and then put these on top to give like length and like a little bit of fluff, and they look so pretty. And then this is the style Angelica. So you get those 5 lashes. In my glam bag, I got Poison Ivy, which is this beautiful fluffy style. And I also got Violet, which is a slightly shorter style, but still very dense. Anyway, you can get all of these lashes for $50 on their website, which is phenomenal because what is 50 divided by 7? I don't know. Bad engineering major. 50 divided by 7 is $7.14. So that's $7.14 per lash. Let me do a calculation real fast. So
this is $33 and then these are $60.
So it's like around $100 worth of product for $50. So yes, that wraps up the lashes. So we finished up the eye products. Now we're gonna move on to face products. So I only picked out one foundation. Obviously the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. I know it's a tinted moisturizer, but in my opinion, it's more of a foundation because it does have really good coverage. I consider this more of like a light to medium coverage, with the medium being more on the full side rather than the sheer side, but this can definitely be sheared out, which is why I really, really like it. When you shear it out, it doesn't go on streaky or patchy at all. It's just a very beautiful sheer wash of color on my face. I am wearing this foundation on my skin right now. I love the way it looks. I did go in with a pretty sheer layer of this today, but I do love the coverage that it gives me. It just gives me enough coverage to kind of even out my skin tone. I love, love, love this stuff. And the fact that it has titanium dioxide, which is a physical sunblock, is so great because even though I'm wearing a sheer coverage right now and it's really not enough to give my skin enough protection, I can actually wear this as a sunscreen and really build up the coverage and mix it with a sunscreen as well to really protect my skin against UV rays. And even though it does have titanium dioxide, I've never experienced any issues with it having like a white flashback using flash photography. It photographs beautifully, it wears beautifully, it has more of like a satin finish on me, a satin to luminous finish. Like it makes my skin look very healthy, which is what I absolutely love about this. It doesn't look cakey at all. And I wear the color Saint Moritz in case anyone is around my skin color. Okay, so the next 2 items are concealers. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I have mine in the shade, what are you? Medium neutral, and this is what I use under my eyes and also when I'm wearing no makeup whatsoever. I love to use this to just go over any areas that I need a little bit of spot correction on. I love how hydrating this is. It's not greasy or excessively creamy so that it creases all the time. It's really nice. So like, cause my under eyes can be kind of dry sometimes, and so I really struggle with like setting with the powder and then it looks like crepey and just disgusting. But I feel like this concealer does not exacerbate the problem. So yeah, I really love this concealer. The coverage is awesome on it. I absolutely love how full coverage this is, but it's weightless. Like it says in the title, weightless complete coverage concealer, and it really truly does all of the above. There is another concealer that I want to talk about, but this is not a concealer that I use to conceal. It's a concealer that I use to highlight. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer, I guess. It's in the shade Neutralizer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Neutralizer. And this is a really, it's kind of like a creamy white beige color. And so this does not work to spot correct or to correct under eye circles. This is for brightening. I will do this under my eyes, under my contour, my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, a little bit on my forehead. And this is such a great concealer, and it's from the drugstore. Okay, let's talk about bronzers. So the first bronzer I have to talk about is, oh boy, I was obsessed with this over the summer. Like, I use this bronzer every single day. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I have mine in the shade 30M. And I think I talked about this in my June favorites, you know, like back in the day when I first started my channel. I think that was the second video I ever filmed. But anyway, this is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and this has to be my favorite bronzer of all time. Like, oh, it is so beautiful. So like I was talking about with the Makeup Forever Artist Shadows, it does have kind of like a gel consistency. And so for me, it just glides on so smooth onto my skin. It looks so natural when it's on my skin. Like I will use this to all over bronze my face, around the perimeter of my face and my cheekbones right here. Sometimes I'll put it on the sides of my nose to give myself like a very bronzed effect. Absolutely beautiful. It's not powdery at all, which is why it looks so natural on the skin. Okay, so I have one other bronzer to talk about. This is the Too Faced Endless Summer 16-Hour Long Wear Bronzer. I cannot comment on the long wear nature of it because I use a setting spray, but what I really love about this is the consistency and the color. This is just a great neutral brown. It's not too cool toned, it's not too warm. Like the Makeup Forever bronzer is a lot more warm than this one. This is definitely more of a neutral, and when you look at it in the pan, you're just kind of like, doesn't look that exciting, but it works wonders on my skin tone. Personally, I love using this bronzer to actually contour my cheeks, to overall bronze, like just like for a ton of things. And this also works as a great eyeshadow. Like I use this all the time, and I was using a little travel size one for a while, and then I finally bit the bullet and I bought a full size, and I have never looked back because I love this bronzer. And we're gonna talk about highlighters. Okay, so every single highlight I'm about to talk about is from Becca Cosmetics, so you have been warned. This is the Becca Poured Highlight in the color Moonstone. I intensely fell in love with this cream highlight the second I got it. I opened it and I was like, oh my god. Like I freaking love this cream highlight. I do have Opal as well, but I love Moonstone a little bit more because it's just so bright. The thing with these poured highlights is that it's not so much of like a bing highlight. They describe it on their website as mattified luminosity, and I understand what they mean. I will go ahead and swatch it for you. See, it's like not in your face intense, but it's still really nice. Like I do like it a lot. So now let's talk about their world famous shimmering skin perfectors. I have two favorites that I absolutely love. This is Opal and this is Champagne Pop. You can see the difference between them. Champagne Pop is super bright. It's more of a peachy gold, and Opal is a very bright beige. I do love Champagne Pop a little bit more because it has more of that gold undertone in it, which I think is so complementary to golden undertone skin like me. If I don't want something too gold, I will definitely use Opal because it is still bright as can be, but it's not gold. So there is Opal right there, and then I'll swatch Champagne Pop right next to it. There's Champagne Pop. This one right here is Champagne Pop, and this is Opal. So you can see Champagne Pop has more of a gold in it and Opal is more of a beige. This is so wild. This is so wild. But 2015, I fell in love with blush. What? Like, I'm not a blush person. Like, I did not think I was a blush person. I never wore a blush until this point. But now I'm obsessed with blush. And you can see I am wearing a lot of blush today. Like, blush has been like a staple. Like I gotta have my blushes. So I have a few favorite blushes to talk about, and of course you gotta get the blush copper. I have talked about this so many times on my channel. So beautiful. Like first of all, look at this incredible packaging that it has. Like oh my gosh. Anyway, this color is made for women of color. Like truly, I believe that if you have melanin in your skin, this blush is going to be your best friend. Like oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Like looking at this right now, I'm done. Like this color right here is all I ever want in life. It's warm, it's kind of orangey because I love the way orange looks on brown skin. It has that amazing shimmering, not quite shimmering because there's no chunks of glitter in this. There are no chunks of glitter in any other shimmering skin perfectors, but it's shimmering, it's radiant, it's vibrant, it's luminous. Like, oh my gosh, so pretty. I absolutely love this blush. I went through an intense phase with this blush during the fall where I wore it, no joke, every single day. I have two other blushes, and the other one I wanted to talk about is this color right here. It's called Nightingale, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's such a pretty warm plummy shade, and I think it looks so pretty on brown skin. I think I used this in a tutorial once, but I have been wearing this a lot recently because I think it's just a beautiful like winter shade. That's the other thing. These Becca blushes are so pigmented. Like they're so intensely pigmented, like just a tiny little swipe and you get so much color. And so when you use these blushes, you really have to be careful because you will definitely get too much pigment if you go like, like you're gonna have way too much blush on your cheeks and you're gonna have to really spend your time blending it out. But the good news is that these are super duper creamy and very blendable. And the last blush I want to talk about is I don't have like a blush. I have it in this Afterglow palette that I bought from Ulta. The blush that I specifically wanted to talk about is this one on the far right, I guess, or your left. It is this one right here. This is the color Flower Child, and I am wearing it on my cheeks today, and it is just so pretty. It's a beautiful peachy pink with gold in it. I absolutely love this blush. I have it right here. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. We're done with face products. Okay, let's do lips. So I have a lot of lip products right here. I put them in a bag because I was overwhelmed. We're gonna talk about NYX lip liners. So my two favorite colors are Nude Truffle and Natural. These two lip liners have been consistently two of my favorites for the entire year of 2015. I have used these all the time. So this is Natural and this is Nude Truffle. I used Nude Truffle in my classic fall makeup tutorial, I believe, and then I used Natural possibly in my go-to summer makeup routine. I'm not sure though. But yeah, these two lip liners I have loved hardcore. NYX lip liners in general are very, very good quality. Like I am so ridiculously impressed. So Maybelline came out with matte lipsticks, and let me just say, these matte lipsticks are my absolute favorite matte lipstick formulation. Not for drugstore brands, but for like all of makeup. Maybelline does it best. And in particular, I have been loving the color Touch of Spice. I think it is so incredibly beautiful. I will give you a ginormous swatch so you can really see the color. It's so pretty. It's this one right here. Ginormous one right there. Yep. But yeah, I will say they smell kind of funny, but it's not a big deal. They're so creamy and they're so pigmented. I only have to go over my lips once using these lipsticks. I don't have to like go over it a bunch of times, and it's such a comfortable matte formula. They are truly matte. Like they have kind of like a satin finish, but it's matte. It's definitely matte. It's not glossy at all, because a lot of lipsticks can be glossy. These are matte. And also I love the packaging. Like it's so sleek and pretty, and it fits right in with like all my other lipsticks. Another really beautiful color is Nude Nuance that I used in my New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. That one is also a beautiful brown color. Okay, so Anastasia Beverly Hills has a bunch of liquid lipsticks and they launched new colors, and I picked up the colors Sugar Plum, Veronica, and Seraphine. So these three I have been loving during 2015. I think I bought these over the summer and they just have been rocking my world. These definitely are such beautiful liquid lipstick formulations. They are like a tad bit drying, but it's a liquid lipstick. I expect that from liquid lipstick, so I'm not upset about it. But the colors are so beautiful. My absolute favorite though is Seraphine. It is my favorite red lipstick. It's so gorgeous. It's like a deep sexy red. Like there it is right there. It's not as neon as it looks on camera, but oh my gosh, it is so complimentary to my skin tone. This is the color Sugar Plum, which is actually so cool. It's like a hot fuchsia color with blue. It's like blue based. It's really cool. And then this one, Veronica, has been raved about, rightfully so, by so many people because it is such a beautiful shade. I was not expecting to like it at all. I looked at it in the tube and I was like, I'm gonna hate this, but I actually really like the way it looks on me. A few YSL products to talk about in case you want to spend an arm and a leg on something. This is what you should buy. These are the YSL Pop Water Glossy Stains. I have mine in the colors 204 and 207. 204 is this rosy shade and 207 is this like peachy nude shade. These are so comfortable. Like if I'm not wearing any makeup, I will put these on and the longevity is really impressive. And it's so weird because it kind of glides on like a gel, like it dries down to a gel, which is really strange. This is the color 204 on my hand right here. It's shiny, it's glossy, but it lasts such a long time and it feels so comfortable and so moisturizing on my lips. I have yet to find a product that I like as much as these. I know Sephora does sell glossy stains, but I'm not too impressed with the colors or pigmentation, so I do prefer the YSL ones. And also, can we just talk about the packaging? Like, oh, stop. I have to talk about this product only because, one, I absolutely freaking love it, and two, because it commemorated a really important milestone in my life. This is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in the color number 12, Coral Incandescent. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Ah! So this is what it looks like. It's right here. It's a very orange color, I will not lie. It's a coral orange color. It's so beautiful though. It's surprisingly long wearing considering it's like a very glossy lipstick. Also, it smells like mango, or it smells like fruity, which is really cool. Oh, by the way, these glossy stains smell like wine. I know, it's kind of weird, but it's like a nice kind of wine. It's not like, ooh, disgusting. It's like, makes me feel very grown up. But anyway, this YSL lipstick I bought to celebrate finishing my first year of engineering school, and so this lipstick will forever be really special to me. I have yet to find a lipstick formulation that I like more than this for what it does. This is super glossy. It's so hydrating. It doesn't feather, it doesn't wear into fine lines, it doesn't like collect, doesn't create that gross inner rim. Like, it doesn't do any of that. It's very pigmented. The color range is so beautiful. I think the next one I want to buy is like a berry color probably, but I absolutely love these, and I'm so mad that they're so expensive, but like, I have yet to find a lipstick that is as moisturizing, as glossy, and as long wearing as these ones are. Sticking with the absurdly expensive trend that I have going on, we are going to talk about the Marc Jacobs lip creams. These are amazing. So amazing. I have the color Boy Gorgeous, which is a berry color. There's a swatch for you. That was one swipe, by the way. Just one baby swipe. So pigmented, so creamy. Oh my gosh. These are one of a kind. I absolutely love these to death. Like, I don't have enough good things to say about this. I wore this on my lips in my October favorites video if you want to see what it looks like on me. But the formulation is actually so fantastic. Last lipstick I have to talk about is an Urban Decay lipstick. This is in the color Liar. I am wearing it today along with MAC Whirl lip liner on my lips. But this is my favorite nude lipstick of all time. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what it looks like right there. I have such a hard time finding nude colors that don't wash me out or make me look dead. And for Christmas a few years ago, my grandmother gifted me a little Urban Decay lipstick set with little mini lipsticks, and Liar was one of the colors in there, and I instantly fell in love. And ever since then, I bought a full size and I was like, I love you so much. I don't know what I would do without this lipstick. It is truly a staple in my collection. I wear it at least 2 times a week. At least. This is such a brown girl friendly color. It doesn't wash me out or anything. It gives just enough rosiness, but it's still nude. I did add MAC Whirl lip liner to make it a little bit darker, but when I wear it just alone, it's such a pretty nude. The formulation is amazing. It is comparable to this. It is slightly less pigmented, but it's more creamy, if that makes sense. Like, this goes on a little bit drier, but it's still uber pigmented, but this is a little bit more creamy and it's still extremely pigmented. Okay, the last lip product I have to talk about is a lip gloss, and it's wild. I only have one lip gloss to talk about, which is really saying something for me because I am such a lip gloss girl. I love my lip glosses, but this lip gloss is really impressive, so I have to talk about it. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the color Vintage. It is such a pretty color. It is very similar to the Urban Decay Liar lipstick. It's just a touch more mauve and more pink. I love the fact that they are so pigmented. They smell like vanilla cupcakes, which is really cute. They wear so comfortably on the lips. They're not goopy or sticky at all. They're just such a beautiful lip gloss formulation. I do really like the Buxom ones as well, but I like these Anastasia ones a little bit more. But also honorable mention to the NARS lip gloss in the color Dolce Vita. I freaking love that one, but my mom has it right now. That one is also very beautiful. Okay, that finishes all the like makeup. Now I'm gonna talk about fragrances and brushes. So the first fragrance I have to talk about is this one right here, obviously. This is Balenciaga's Flora Botanica, and honestly, you guys, this is my new signature scent. Like, this embodies my vibes, if you know what I mean. Like, this embodies my vibes right now. It's spicy and it's a little bit earthy, but it's still fresh and floral and girly and feminine, but it's still, there's an edge to it. There's a little bit little bit of an edge. I am horrible at describing perfumes, so you should definitely check this out for yourself, get a sample of it and spray it on your body and see how it wears with your body's chemistry. If you love it as much as I do, let me know and we can be Flora Botanica buddies. The other fragrance I wanted to talk about was Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. I don't have the physical bottle with me right now, but I do have to say that that fragrance also really stood out to me in 2015. It's like as if Marc Jacobs' original Daisy had a baby that was a little bit sweeter, a little bit lighter, a little bit fresher. That is Daisy Dream, because Daisy itself is very powerful. It's very, very powerful, but Daisy Dream is lighter and it's sweeter. My favorite part about Daisy Dream is the coconut water that I can smell in it. I think that part makes it really unique and is really nice for the summertime, because in the summertime, it is hot as heck outside and you do not want to spray Daisy on. If you spray Daisy on your body and you go outside in that oppressive heat, you're gonna be like, oh, get it off me, this is too much. And so I really gravitated towards Daisy Dream because it's so much lighter and it wears beautifully during the summertime. So that's fragrance. Now we're gonna talk about brushes. So I get asked all the time what my favorite Morphe brushes are, and my favorite Morphe brushes are these three right here. The first one is the M511 brush. It is a fluffy brush just like this. I love this brush for blending out my crease colors. The second brush is the Morphe M503 brush. This is a little bit more dense and shorter and stiffer, so I really like this color to use to place colors in my crease but not blend them out. And I also have the M513, which is like the M511 but just a little bit shorter. Other brush that I fell in love with in 2015 was the Real Techniques Face Shadow brush. It looks like this. It's kind of skinny. Also, there's gray eyeshadow on it. The bristles are technically white at the top, but there's gray eyeshadow on it, so you can't really tell. I can create an entire eyeshadow look with just this brush. Just this brush. It's not available individually, I don't think. I get all my Real Techniques brushes from Ulta. It's sold in like a collection with 3 other eyeshadow brushes, but if you're looking into getting Real Techniques brushes and you don't know where to start, I definitely recommend checking out that eyeshadow core collection, and I love every single brush in that kit. Last brush is something that oh my gosh, this is the story. So for years, I have wanted a MAC 242, but I was like, it's too expensive. Who spends $20 on eyeshadow brushes? Like, that's ridiculous. I would never do that. And then for some reason, I finally caved and I bought myself a 242. And I was just like, where has this been all my life? Like, what? Why? Why did I cheat myself all those years and not buy this? This is a flat synthetic haired brush. It is absolutely amazing. I don't have enough good things to say about this. I have had no problem with shedding or it losing its shape. It's a beautiful brush. It's nicely constructed. MAC brushes, just, they feel nice in your hand. You know what I mean? There's like a good weight to it. The thing that I love using this brush for is applying lid color and brow bone highlights. So the way I like to use this is that if I'm using a shimmery color and I want it to be really intense, I'll spray this brush with some Fix Plus, and because it's a synthetic haired brush, it's not going to steal any of the product, and I'll use the flat side and just pat and swipe the color and really build up the intensity as much as I want. This brush makes it so easy. And then also, because the brush is kind of round at the top, I find that ideal for putting in a brow bone highlight right here. Like, it's so easy. Like, I absolutely love this brush. We're done, people! If you have made it to the end, shout out to you for sticking through this video. I have no idea how long this video is going to end up being. I hope it's not too long, but I did have a lot to talk about because these were all of my favorite products of 2015. In the month of January, I have a few makeup tutorials. I have a cream contouring tutorial. If you have any more tutorials that you want to see or types of videos that you want to see, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be sure to film that for you. But yeah, until my next video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful week and I'll see you soon. Bye.